The following video has been rated PG-13 for, it's pretty good, if you're 13. Just boring!
Hello my friends, coming to you from the great city of Atlanta. It's a couple days after Christmas. We're at the Legoland Discovery Center. It's similar to the Legoland in our home area of Central Florida, but a little bit different. This one's all inside, and it's inside of a very fancy mall. The kind of mall that makes me feel like I'm going to get tackled if I stop walking and look at anything for too long. But hey, join us today as we check out Legoland Discovery Center in Atlanta as we do just a little Splorin. So we are waiting to get in right now. We have a 12 o'clock appointment. It's about 11:45. You can see the prices over here. It looks like a one-day ticket is $25. Premium tickets are $31.99, which gets you a photo pass. Annual pass is only $45, but today we're just going to do the single day tickets. We've already pre-purchased, as I mentioned. We got about 15 minutes to go. We'll see if they let us in. We don't want to pack the place too deeply. Omicron variant is a little nuts right now. If you're watching this right now, you know this. If you're watching this in the future, yeah, this is like right when everyone was starting to get sick. Not us, of course, but you know. Whew. As you can see, it's starting to get a little bit busy. I'm going to do everything I can today not to get people's kids in the video. I've got a thing about that. So if you see me cut away real quick, just assume a child has moved into the shot and I'm scared to death. Looks like we're going to start off in this brick guy-shaped door. A couple other things I should mention. Like I said, Omicron is bad. We got to wear the mask right now. It might be a little difficult to hear. Also, there's a lot of copyrighted Christmas music going on in the background. I'm going to try to avoid that. So you might see me start talking over music just so that we don't get nailed. I don't generally worry about being demonetized, but sometimes they'll actually take the audio out of a video, and I'd prefer to avoid that. Getting started with the tour in this photo gallery room. There are no photo galleries, but you can get your photo taken for a gallery. Just got our photos taken back here. You do a serious photo, then you do a silly photo. For some of us, it's a little bit more difficult to tell the difference between the two. The one exception I'll make to not showing kids would be showing my own kids every once in a while. They like to be on the videos. They're working on this very first interactive Heat the Granulate exhibit. Okay, crew, what temperature do you need to make the gooey granulate? Let's see. Let's do this one. Correct. Okay, cool. Nothing happened. That's fun. Okay, I get it. So this shows you how Legos are made. You mix the granulate, which are these pieces. Young man over here mixing granulate. And then it goes over to where we were, heating the granulate. And then it goes to molding the bricks, which is, you know, kind of what we see going on here. And then if you are the right child, you eat the granulate. Right over here is where you step on the granulate. And there's where you curse out the granulate. There are a couple of rides here. This one's called Kingdom Quest. Right now it looks like Kingdom Quest is down, unfortunately, and it will remain down until January 29th. Right now it is December the 28th, so we have a little over a month before it comes back on. So if you come through the brick-making area, don't expect to get onto Kingdom Quest. Now it's not a Legoland unless they have a Miniland, and as you can see they have Miniland in here. Miniland, if you aren't familiar, exists at all of the Lego lands, Lego Discovery Centers, Lego everything. Lego mini lands are where they build mini buildings, mini areas of the city that they are in. The actual Legoland parks have bigger ones that actually show you like the entire US and parts of the rest of the world. I believe that this mini land is just the Atlanta area. So let's go take a quick look, shall we? So right off the bat, our hotel is actually right across from this building. It says CNN. This might be the CNN building, but it looks like you could push buttons here. And in this case, nothing will happen. So that's fun. Over there is Centennial Park. For those of you that were around in the 90s, you might remember when the Summer Olympics were held there. There's also a famous bombing that took place there. That's less fun and certainly not represented here. If you join me for any of the old Atlanta Dragon Con videos, there's a couple areas that we always do that are represented here. For instance, right over here, it looks like that might be part of the Dragon Con parade. I could be wrong about that. But they do have the varsity. Love the varsity. There's the MARTA. If you haven't tried the MARTA before, it's an experience. Last night we had the kids on the MARTA, and my wife has told me that if I ever bring them on the MARTA again, she will quickly put an end to me. Right here is where the Atlanta Falcons play. I mean, not literally, but it represents it. We've got some of the more famous buildings. See, my daughter just pushed a button and it actually worked over here. So maybe I just don't have the touch. Right there is the famous Westin Hotel. Again, during Dragon Con, we usually make it past there a couple times. I'm not sure what the ice is here, but there's some ice, I think. Maybe sand. Thinking snow. Over there, of course, the Sky Wheel. Here's just a little of Atlanta's famous Gridlock next to the Fox Theater. Our good friend Tampa J has been by there. If you haven't checked out his video from about 3-4 years ago, make sure you give that a look. My daughter really wants you to see this. This is the B-Rick 52s. So they're playing some music. I gotta step back because it might be copyrighted. They'll shut me down. Let's see, Botanical Gardens. What looks like the Christmas Story House, but can't be because that's in Cleveland. I really do need to learn more of my Atlanta history, don't I? Let's see, over here we have, I don't know what this is, but it's beautiful. I think it's the Atlanta Zoo. Yes, the Atlanta Zoo right here. Some sort of water thing, which is interesting because there's really not a whole lot of water here in Atlanta. Sally, His Life's Work, which is funny because I think it's supposed to be Dali, but it says Sally. From back there, I thought it said Soil His Work. Which, needless to say, is a strange request. Here, of course, is where the world champion Atlanta Braves play, complete with Chick-fil-A cow. And of course, when you are ready to leave this area, you walk through the middle of Stone Mountain Park, which drops you off into this area. They got a little Merlin ride here. I'll have to take a look at what that is. It looks like you pedal to go up and it spins regardless. A small food area, very well themed. And of course, a Karen. There's Santa. He's speaking to some kids. Hey, Santa. We're going to try to get this young lady in the shot as she goes on Merlin's Apprentice. She's wearing a universal face mask, of course. While we're waiting for her to get on, I just want to point out, like I said, we're in a mall. A very fancy mall. You kind of see, looking out the window here, 3 levels, Johnny Rockets, right next to the Merlin's Apprentice ride. And now my kids are on, they're being strapped in, and with that, they are off. Gonna try the Studios. Looks like it starts in about 1 minute. And in we go. All right, here we go.
Reunions be my favorite thing. Rotation as you sit on a stationary couch and
this, but Lord Risky would like you to have this special VIP pass.
Why do we need a pass if we're already on the ride?
Yeah, good point.
And done. That was a film. It was cute. It was cute. It does drop you off over by a pirate ship though, so it's got that going for it. Looks like you got yourself a little climbing area. Looks like a play area. We got the little one going up into there. Got the castle. It's got the pirate ship, complete with cannons. And yeah, that appears to be all connected. Looks like there might be one other attraction open today, which is why there's a huge amount of people that are lined up for it. It's the Great Lego Race. It's a virtual thing. Basically, you sit in these 3 simulators. They move a little bit, but primarily, they strap some VR goggles to your head, and it kind of makes you feel like you're driving around. We're not going to do them because there's no good way really to show you what it's like with the goggles on and film it. And honestly, I'm not gonna wait like an hour to put the VR goggles on, because it just doesn't look all that exciting, honestly. This thing. So we're gonna skip that and instead go over here into the Lego Builders Academy, which it looks like over here is where you color. Over here is where you color. I am admittedly a little confused. Thinking I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Oh, well there you go. It's the coloring room. That explains everything. That means that this is the Lego Masters Builder Academy. Next show at 1:45. So instead of coloring, you come in here and you build stuff, apparently. The room looks like it's about 15 foot by maybe 12 foot, so the last thing they need is me taking up room right now. But otherwise, that's about it. You have the Builders Academy. You have the snack bar. You have the store over there. You got Merlin's ride. You got the little thing where you could throw the wheeled Legos down the ramp. The simulators. You've got the playground. And definitely not on the same level as Legoland Florida or Legoland California or any of the actual Legoland parks. But, you know, worth an afternoon. And now it is time to end this, as we end most things, through a gift store. It's a decent-sized Lego store. Again, being from Orlando, a little spoiled. The Disney Springs Lego store and the Legoland Lego stores are considerably larger, of course. But there's some cool things. The tumbler, which is okay. I like this down here better, the 1989 Batman Batwing. Look at this. They have the 1960s Batman Classic TV cowl. Of course, over here, the more recent version. I don't know if that is a particular version. Venom. A whole bunch of Marvel stuff too, of course. plenty of Star Wars. And of course the grab your own section. Wait. A staple of every Lego store. Is this what I think it is? It is. It's the McAllister home, including all of the people who have died on the front lawn. Macaulay Culkin seems kind of, I don't know, disturbed by the fact that the old man, the burglars, and his mother are all deceased. That's kind of odd. Look at some of these details, though. There's Buzz's room. There's the bathroom. Over there's the stairs that go up to the attic. Down here you got the Christmas party. Actually, there's Home Alone music playing in the background that I've got to talk over right now, too. There's the pizza. You know what is missing, though? The wallpaper. I demand the Home Alone wallpaper. All joking aside, though, I like that a lot. Well, I think with that being said, we've seen what we're going to see today. Well, I appreciate you taking a couple minutes to join us today. Hey, if you haven't done so already, there's a subscribe button down below. I'm sure you've seen it before. There's a like button. There's all that stuff that I'm supposed to tell you to go ahead and hit and to then ring that bell if you want to do so. Hey, you know I'd appreciate it, and we're going to see you next time when we do just a little Splorin.